Hello and welcome to Acoustic Review. My name is Ben Morgan Brown and today I'm looking at the Celebrity Elite Plus CE44 from Ovation guitars. Based on a mid-depth Lyricord cutaway body, the CE44P features an Australian blackwood top with scalloped quarter-saw X bracing. The NATO neck is topped with an Avancao fingerboard which features a 643mm scale length and a 42.8mm nut width. The guitar includes an Ovation CP100 slimline pickup and OP4 CT preamp with tuner and is a limited edition model with an RRP of £569. So let's have another listen to the guitar now and then please join me afterwards for my thoughts. Visually, I was impressed with the CE44 when removing it from the box. It's slightly austere looking, but the lack of bling allows the blackwood top and dark sunburst to do the talking, and it makes for a good looking guitar, I think. The grain of the top has some nice subtle silking in it, and aside from a small section where the binding has been scraped back a tiny bit too far, the build quality seems good. The tone is quite mid-focused, with a good amount of sustaining overtones in that range as well, but the low end seems a little clipped to me. This isn't too much of an issue when strumming, and in fact helps with clarity, but for fingerstyle playing I'd prefer a little more depth to the bass notes. The top end is a tiny bit crisp, but the crossover from the mid-range overtones adds shimmer, particularly when using a slightly thicker pick. The pickup reflects this mid-focused tone, but with a stronger low end. Ovation guitars are known for a particular pickup sound, which is undeniably a direct sounding undersaddle, and if that tone works for you, you'll be happy with the plugged in tone and also the useful 3-band EQ preamp. When it comes to playability, one very positive thing stands out for me. I love the neck profile on this guitar. It's a subtle and very comfortable V, which reminds me of a 57 style Stratocaster neck in many ways, and it's got a lovely feeling satin finish on it. As the guitar is shipped to us, I feel the action is a bit high, but there's plenty of saddle for adjustments to meet your requirements. With an RRP of £569, I feel this guitar is appropriately priced within today's market. Yes, you could get a solid wood top guitar at this price, but it's likely to be a more traditional design and tone, and therefore I feel that Ovation really sit in a niche of their own when it comes to specs versus value for money. I think the CE44 would make a good guitar for those wanting a solid strumming tone to accompany voice or other instruments. It's not the biggest sounding guitar in the world, but the mid-focus tone gives it the feeling of filling more sonic space than it actually does. The Australian Blackwood makes for a good looking guitar, and for me, I think the neck profile is one of the most comfortable I've played. I think the CE44 would make a good guitar for those players wanting a solid strumming tone to accompany voice or other instruments. It's not the biggest sounding guitar in the world, but the mid-focus tone gives it the feeling of filling more sonic space than it actually does. The Australian Blackwood makes for a good looking guitar, and for me, I think the neck profile is one of the most comfortable I've played. If you're a fan of the unique Ovation tone and playing experience, then the Celebrity Elite Plus CE44 delivers that at an attractive price. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Acoustic Review. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be kept up to date when we post new videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.